Hello Scorpios, nice to have you back in the channel again for your December 2019 chakra healing session. I'm Ajua. It's nice to have you here. Like I said, I'm a little late this time, so sorry. I had a sewing project that took too much of my time. Either way, I always wanted to kind of rearrange the timing in when I release these healing sessions so that it works in alignment with the moon. See, so after the full moon, when the moon is going into the death phase, it's the best time to do all the stuff that all the cleansing and the healing work, and reorganizing and rearranging things in preparation for the new moon that comes in for the following season that you may need to use, so it all worked out. Okay, that's the way it was supposed to be. Divine timing. I'm in the flow, so I don't stress too much. Anyways, I'll be pulling 7 cards representing the 7 main chakras. It's all about finding out what's wrong and what you are doing that needs to be changed so that you can get your your chakras in great balance. So after we pull the 7 and find it and talk about the healing modalities, and then we'll also pull some archangel cards, and then after the archangel cards and the archangels give us some advice, we'll have a channeling session with the ancestors and the spirit guides or whoever wanted to speak to some of you directly for further information. I totally enjoy the channeling session because for me it allows me to tap into otherworldly, and strengthens my crown also. The more I do it, the better I get, so it's a learning process for me, healing process for me, awakening process for me, whilst I'm also getting the information for my loved ones over here on this channel. So win-win situation, right? Okay, so enough shuffling. At this moment, I'm going to call on the divine creator of all things, the divine source that we all come from, archangels, spirit guides, mighty ancestors. Please use me as a channel to pass on the healing information that needs to come through to the Scorpios that are watching at this moment. Thank you so much. Alright, so I'm done. I'm going to pull the cards. Okay, so Scorpios, okay, so in your first chakra, the base, you have the 2 of Cups, my Scorpios. In the second chakra, you have the 5 of Cups. In the third chakra, you have 8 of Staffs. In the fourth chakra, you have the Chariot. Fifth chakra, you have the 4 of Cups. Sixth chakra, you have the Hangman. And the seventh chakra, you have the Star. Beautiful. So let's just dive right on in. So in your base, where your material things are important, this is your foundation, the things that you need to do to survive here, how you're going to pay your rent and all that stuff belongs to this chakra. It's your foundation. When this stuff is taken care of, you don't worry too much, at least you feel welcome on this planet, and you don't feel like life is just like beating you up. So when things are going on well in this base, you feel at ease, and you can build on your life and do other things like your mission and purpose in this planet, because you don't worry about what you're gonna eat, sleep, and wear. Okay, so in this position you have the 2 of Cups. The 2 of Cups here is a soulmate card for me. The 2 of Cups is a soulmate card. It's a love relationship that has always lasted, and when it's in union, it balances each other out. It balances the couple out, and it brings them great joy and fulfillment, and they learn from each other, and they grow and they ascend into the higher beings that they're supposed to be. They learn a lot. It's not all sweet, but it's a relationship that's meant to be. Okay, that has always also been. It could be sometimes always connected in the past and had different lifetimes together. And so having this in the base is like in your foundation, in your home, you know, the things that you right now, what you're focusing on is your soulmate. Okay, I feel like looking for your soulmate is such a powerful, like, feeling, energy, and time consuming, like, tax in a way, because once you start thinking about, you know, tapping into that kind of deep emotions, it will kind of draw you away, okay, a little bit, and take your mind into deep emotional, you know, situation. It is so powerful that sometimes it overtakes you and takes you off your feet. You know, it's like you fall in love. That's exactly how it feels like. When you fall in love, things go out of balance a little bit. There's a reason why they say fall in love. You know, things go out of balance a little bit. So I'm not sure if I really like this placement, because if you're not strong enough, you can be in La La Land all the time, fantasizing about this love affair and all this stuff, and this person, you know, is kind of connected to your foundation. Okay, this is kind of connected to your foundation. You know, maybe someone that you live in the home with, or you want to live with, you actually want to be with this person. You feel like without this person, your survival is not the way you want it to be. Like, it's not whole, you know, in a way. So it is a bit of a distraction, but I don't think that I don't want to say that it's such a bad thing, because, you know, in different times in our lives, you may have different missions and things that you want to accomplish, and different goals. So long as you're not in extreme. If I see anything here, which I think that there might be some extreme situation, because I see a lot of disappointing things here about this emotional situation that you're trying to usher in. So I want to say that it is distracting you from what you're supposed to be focusing on in this area. But it could be that this is what you're working on at this time. So I want to leave it like that. For those of you that you are allowing this to overtake your mind, where you're not focusing on things that you need to do in your survival, or thinking that when you have this person, things will be easier for you to live, like your bills will be taken care of because you're not by yourself. You have this person that you're surviving with and struggling with, or whatever, however you want to see it. Don't let it knock you off your feet. It's just plain and simple. Try to ground yourself whilst you're on the mission to find this soulmate. Okay? Or if you have found this soulmate, make sure that you ground yourself. And in fact, when I look at the card, it looks like you don't have a problem with grounding. See, one of your feet of both of you is on the grass, okay, which is indication of grounding. It's like you're not thrown off in a way. So good luck with that, and I hope that it brings you the greatest joy that you're looking for. Okay, now the reason why I feel like this is knocking you off your feet a little bit though is because when you look at your desires in your second chakra and your passion, creativity, and sexuality, you have the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is you wondering and, you know, feeling sorry for what you've lost. Your emotions are out of whack right now. You're sad. You're on your knees here. You're not focusing on what you have, you know, going on. You're focusing on the things that has happened that has really hurt you. Okay, and I know it's connected to the soulmate situation, because soulmate situation, ushering it in, can be a difficult thing. It can be a time consuming both mentally, emotionally, physically, psychically, all. It takes over your whole body. Love is such a powerful thing, especially when it has to do with someone that's a part of your soul, you know, like the soulmate here. you know, that you have so much history with. It has knocked you off your feet. So you really need to focus here and get your strength back, okay? Think about the positive things that you've shared with this person. I want you to focus on the 2 cups that is left, okay? There are some good things. Not all is not lost. So whatever it is, if it's a loss, or if it is causing you pain, just arguments and things like that, because trust me, so many situations, it's not as roses. It's a lot of arguments. It takes a while before you guys start to mesh together, believe it or not. It's more challenging sometimes to me than just even meeting someone and not even thinking of them as soulmate, because the soulmate thing puts more pressure and more, like, some of us get unrealistic here. So then you create these illusions, which has caused you this pain here. So I think you need to work on the second chakra, like on a deeper level, not as light as the first one, watching what you're doing. The second chakra, you need to eat your orange fruits and vegetables. You need to go out and chill out and remember and reflect on the great things that you do that brings you joy. If you like dancing, go dancing. Think about those things and feel those moments. Relive them in your mind so that you can erase the negativity that's going on here. Also, keep a citrine on you whilst you meditate. And yeah, that's what you need to be doing for the second chakra for now, that I can think of at the moment. And then looking at your third chakra, you have the 8 of Staffs. The 8 of Staffs here in your solar plexus, which is a place where your gut instincts, your willpower, your personal strength, you know, your kauna, okay? This is where when you make up your mind, you go regardless, regardless of whatever. You don't have any hesitation, because your mind is made up. Everything in your system is like, okay, here, let's get this done. Okay, and this is, you have the 8 of Staffs. The 8 of Staffs is quick information coming to you, or you relating some information very quickly to someone concerning whatever the situation is that you are enthusiastic about at this moment. And right now it looks like it's a love relationship. This situation looks like it's a love situation here. Okay, a soulmate situation for you Scorpios. So I feel like you are reacting quickly and saying things that you want to say, okay? That is your truth that you feel like you need to say to this person, okay? And you're not holding back, or this person is communicating with you very quickly, and it's a lot of communication. It's not like it's fast. There's no section as fast communication. What I really want to say is that there's a lot of communication going on, and you're acting by communicating with this person that is causing you this headache, okay? Now, it's your will. You are entitled to do whatever you want to do with it, and at this moment, you are communicating and speaking your mind, and you're moving fast, and you're not sitting around and sulking. Even though you're sulking, it's not stopping you from acting by communicating how you feel about the situation to this person. And in this month, this is what has taken over your system, okay? So it is an action. If you are not acting, then I'll say that it's an imbalance. You are acting on whatever is going on, and you're doing it quickly and swiftly and maturedly, okay? This is not a negative placement. So I'll leave it as be and say continue saying your mind and being honest, and expressing your emotions, and how you are very ambitious. You're really going after this, because the Staffs is about ambition and you having passion and enthusiasm, and that's how you feel towards this situation, and you're not keeping quiet. You're saying it the way you want to say it. So I like it. Go ahead. And one thing about Scorpios will tell you the way it is. They're very straightforward. You guys are very straightforward. You don't hold on to your emotions. You spit it out. Sometimes it hurts. because it's so true and dead on. Anyway, so I hope that's what it's supposed to do. Looking at your fourth chakra here, you have the Chariot. This is you in your heart feeling very successful. So you see, your ambition, your passion, you are acting on what you desire, and in your heart you know that you're going to succeed. You feel that you are a winner in this situation. Nothing is going to stop you. You have all the tools to bring in this soulmate if the person is not in your life. And this is in your heart space where you feel unconditional love for yourself, and the relationships that you have with other people, you know, open-hearted attitude, harmonious relationships, feeling free and open and generous and all that, you know, this at peace energy. This is how you feel in this place. Also, I feel like the heart is a place where you don't lie to yourself. Anytime you start thinking about things and you apply it through your heart chakra, you are honest. You face it as you're supposed to, and in your heart you know you're a winner. I think that is a very powerful card, and you are still a true winner, and you will win. So I don't see anything wrong with a child being in the heart. Having a positive mindset, knowing that you're capable of attaining what you want and going after it with action, I see nothing wrong with it. Reception of the worry and all the lack mentality that you have and whatever disappointment that you feel, this looks good right now. You are not slacking. But then look at your fifth chakra here. It's still about disappointment. It's still about disappointment and losses. You are talking about losses, like you feel like you've lost out in this relationship. That's what you're expressing. I hope that's not what you're talking about. I feel like it might be what you're talking about to this person, all this communication. But in your heart, you feel like you're a winner, but then you're expressing disappointment and wallowing in self-pity. That's not good look. You want this soulmate to see you for who you truly are. You don't show all this wishy-washy energy, okay? If you're stemming from the heart, then you should be speaking positive things. The way you truly feel in your heart as a winner, you should be expressing that. And you need to find a balance in suppressing the negative things that you're focusing on here. Interesting enough, looking at your sixth chakra, you have the Hangman. You've left the situation. Before I even delve into that, let's talk about the Four of Cups here in the fifth chakra. So that's not a good placement for you, my dear Scorpios. I really need you to work on your communication. So don't say anything. If you do not know how to be positive, you can be honest by telling the truth, yeah, and telling the things that you don't like about the situation, the disappointment that you feel, okay? But try to not let it consume you, okay? That's all I really have to say. And I also think that you need to be quiet. Don't talk about it too much. Don't get all conversative and appear, because it's not just about your truth and speaking what you feel. It's also how you are appearing. So you appear, you know, moody, like, okay, down and out. And I know how you guys can be. When you're moody, you look dark, Scorpios. You look dark. You stare in people's eyes like, you know, you're about to take their soul out of their body. That's how intense you get. So I know that you're looking moody. So you need to, like, work with that. Work on your appearance. Cleanse yourself. Take nice baths so you can relax. Okay, get rid of the negative feeling that you feel. Okay, you need to uplift yourself from this, you know, downfall energy. Okay, focus on what is left, because it's not all left here. It's not all gone. Be optimistic. Like I said, don't speak. Drink some teas with honey in it to calm you down. Keep a turquoise on you so that you will only speak when you're supposed to speak. Turquoise will help you with what you're talking about. Okay? It will help you with that expression. and you express yourself in a matured way where you're diplomatic, you're poised, you're using how do you say this? Your intellectual abilities well and your psychic abilities well. All of it will work in great harmony for you when you keep the turquoise. Try to visualize the situation in a positive light also. Visualization will also help. If you want, you can also write down the things that you're disappointed about, and that will also let it out of you. It's like writing it is taking it out of you. People don't understand. You write to release. You write to gain information. You write to also release pain and to let go of things. Once you write things, you're taking some of this energy out of you. You're taking it out of you. So write the things that are worrying you and burn it. Ritualistically, you can burn that stuff. When you burn that stuff, it's dead and gone. Fire is a powerful, powerful force. So you can do that. That's my advice for that. Now, looking at the sixth chakra where you have the hangman. The hangman is you in your psychic's eye, in your sixth sense, the gateway to your own wisdom, your abilities, your soul, clarity, understanding and seeing all that is going on, discernment. Okay, looking at the situation in all angles. You see it from all angles. Here you have a hangman, which is got to do with how you are seeing the situation. You've decided to let go and let the universe do its thing. Let the energies do its thing. Let the spirit do its thing. Let the situation unfold the way it's meant to unfold with the universe. So you're looking at it from a different perspective. That's why your head is down. This is too much. I'm gonna just let it be. And let go and allow what is going to happen and see what comes out of it. There's nothing wrong. It is you allowing your own spirit, your higher self, to take over. Okay, so that's a perfect card for that position. And for this situation, I like it. Because sometimes, Scorpios in particular, not that just you, there's a lot of the signs that are like this too. You can be very pushy when you know what you want. And you know how to clue and keen on what you want and go after it. Okay? You're very calculated, so you can be pushy. So I like the fact that you are relaxing and allowing it to do what it's going to do. So I love it. Perfect. Okay? And then looking at your seventh chakra is even more beautiful. What the crown is doing is even more beautiful. In the place where you feel the unity with the universe, you are actually wishing on the stars. You have the star there. You are allowing, hope, optimism to take over the situation. And you're saying, mighty universe, you do what you think is best for me. I trust in you. I believe in you. I believe in you, my ancestors. I believe in my own spirit. I believe in this situation, and everything is going to happen the way I really want it to be. So you are highly powerful in this situation because there is no doubt in your mind. All of the energies in your body is saying it's all right. Your spirit is saying it's all right. Your ancestors are saying it's all right. And the spirits are on your side saying, yeah, in this situation, I don't think that it's a message to you. I think that this is what you are doing. This is what your spirit is doing. Okay, you are believing in the stars. You're believing in the energies. You're believing in the spirit. You're believing in this universe and all of His divine purpose. You're believing in the divine and how the Creator has orchestrated your union. I like this. Exception of you working on these downfalls. The 5 of Cups and the 4 of Cups in your 5th chakra and in your 2nd chakra. Everything looks good. We're going to pull some Archangel cards for them to give us further advice, my Scorpios. My Archangels, I call on you to please give me some advice concerning the Scorpios that are watching me at this moment. That this message is there to help them with the healing that they need at this moment. That you guide them. Thank you so much. Angels, please give me 3 cards for the Scorpios, please. The 2nd and 5th chakra. Oops. Ooh. 2 right off. So you have prosperity and gentleness. Okay. Passion. I'm gonna shuffle one more time, see if I get anything. Oops. Alright, okay. Alright, thank you. So Scorpios, you have prosperity, gentleness, passion, and moon cycles. Alright, so let's read them quickly to get the full messages from the archangels. Which one comes first? Gentleness came first, so let's read it. Archangel Sandalphon said, be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. Sandalphon wishes to help you feel peaceful and centered, and he strongly advises that you begin by listening to gentle music and play it wherever you go. Talk quietly and engage in slow rhythmic movements such as swaying to music or a gentle yoga session. Don't engage in battles at this time. Instead, retreat from conflict while you revive your spirit and become even stronger. Delay decision making at this time. You will know exactly what to do when you emerge from your gentle retreat. See what I was telling you? Don't say anything. And then the Hangman, it's beautiful because that's what this is talking about. The fact that you're in a Hangman, situation, you are actually in a retreat in a way. You let go. You're not holding on to it, trying to control everything. So that's beautiful. All right. So let's move on to the next card that we're gonna find here. Next card that we have here is Passion. Passion by Archangel Haniel. Trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. Playing it safe can lead to stillness and depression. You've asked for more happiness and definite direction. I've lit the flame of passion in your heart to lead and guide you. It's safe for you to take risks and follow your heart's desire. Ask me to be your partner along your path of passion, to guide and nurture you. When you feel a strong knowingness alongside a burning passion, pay attention, as this is my way of giving you information about your next step. Wow. So you did you did want your soulmate to come, and now you have it. And they want you to do what? Not be afraid. Continue with this message. Go after it. Take that risk. Okay? That's beautiful. I like that. I don't have much to say. Let's move on to the next card. The next card is Prosperity. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. Archangel Ariel. I'm pouring a cornucopia of prosperity upon you and your life, and ask that you open your arms to receive. Some of the treasures will come in the form of brilliant ideas, and some will come as opportunities. We'll work together to realize your highest dreams, and I ask that you give any worries to me. God and I love you very much and are happy to help you in this way. We know that you pass along the goodness to others as well. This is beautiful. So you don't have to worry about your finances and stuff like that as you follow what, your manifestation that has come to you. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? You're lucky. So let's look at the last card here, which I think is Moon Cycles. Okay. Okay, so Moon Cycles are Archangel Haniel. Notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations, and capitalize upon these cycles. The full moon is a perfect time to release anything you are done with. The new moon is the time to focus on manifesting desires and intentions, and the evening before the full moon is an optimal time for healing and for recharging healing instruments such as crystals and oils. Spend time looking at the moon and notice how you feel in relationship to its cycle. As you discover the moon's connection with your vitality and moods, you'll be more in touch with its divine magic. Isn't that beautiful? So the healing and the timing and all that is very, very connected to the moon. So you need to take care of it. That's why I was telling you that I had to move my sessions to after the full moon, so that you can work on it whilst before the new moons comes, so that it works out and it plays out the way it's supposed to. So this is beautiful for you, Scorpios. So at the moment, I'm gonna call the channel the ancestors and see what other further messages that they may have for you at this moment. So my dear ancestors, spirit guides, archangels, I call on you to use me as the medium to pass on any other information that you may have personally for the Scorpios that are watching at this moment. I hear that disagreements does not mean that you should walk away from the whole situation. I heard that the lost time with your loved one will strengthen you both. I hear that the capacity at which you are moving, everything will work out perfectly. You're not slouching. I hear that the angel says that they are proud of you, of how you've mastered and used your manifestation abilities to usher in and bring in your soulmate. Now you can use the same technique to bring in other things that you desire, because you realize that you're capable of it. Don't allow yourself to be bombarded with worry. Is any ancestors here for any of the Scorpios that may be watching? I heard a substantial amount of money is coming to you very soon. Watch out for your mail. It will bring the information that concerns it. Call your bank and talk to them about loans. They will approve it regardless of your credit. I heard that don't go overboard. Ask for a modest amount. I hear like 20,000. Teach yourself to not splurge. All the gifts in the world will not bring her to you. Learn to not overtake your goals. Stop bombarding yourself with too many things, too many goals. Eat a healthy diet. Stop eating fat. I hear something concerning your heart. I mean, the fat is to protect you from any heart problems. Don't be too stubborn. Stop being stuck in your ways, in the way you communicate. Owning a home is not a bad idea. It says the banking arena is not a bad place for you to work either. Don't allow jealousy to overtake you. I think you get jealous of your friends sometimes, like when they are around. What I'm hearing is you get jealous when your girlfriend is, or is a girlfriend for sure. When your girlfriend is around her friends, it's a sign of possessiveness. Okay, my angels, any last words for the Scorpios for the sake of time? You need to act swiftly. By the next new moon, you need to start acting on this financial process. The timing is perfect. Okay. Alright, Scorpios. I think that I'm going to end here, and I'll see you sometime in January. Work on your second and your fifth chakra, and take the advice that has been brought to you and the information that you need to take and heed for your own good. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and comment also. Let me know what's up. I would talk back right at you. Okay.